What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. Today we're going to be looking at this triangle, see what's going to happen. We're also going to talk about the Wyckoff accumulation or distribution. Which are we in? Definitely stick around for the whole video. Don't forget we have a free Discord in the link down below in the description. Definitely check it out. Don't forget we do a free Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway. We do that every Monday. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you scroll down, subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up, and leave your comment below. That'll get you entered to win. Let's see if we can get 700 likes. We almost got 700 yesterday. Let's see if we can do it today. I appreciate all you guys that are taking a second out and smashing those likes. But before I begin, I do want to give a shout out to Epic Sam. Definitely check out his crypto page. If you're Korean, it's all in Korean, but he's been giving me a lot of credit for being the first one to call the Wyckoff distribution. So definitely check him out. I want to give him a shout out. He a really good dude. Give him a follow. But first, okay, let's check out what's going on here. So looking at this triangle we've been watching, I showed you guys this yesterday. You can see it in the daily. This is the 4 hour. I had said we'd probably come down and retest this line. Now that doesn't mean we go straight down, although we could. What we'll most likely see here is, let's get this on here. What we'll most likely see is another bounce up, maybe test that 38 and come down here. I'm expecting this tomorrow or Sunday to retest this. Now it could happen quicker than that, but let's see what happens. I know a lot of people in our Discord shorted here. Shout out to them. Congrats. And so what I'm looking at is a bounce off this bottom trend line and possibly come up to retest the top before continuing down. Or if we break the top at any time, we could be heading up to these higher levels. We'll take a look at that and what our measured moves would be. Now let's say we bounce up and we break this top trend line, and depending on if, when, and where it breaks, it would be somewhere around the 39,500. If it takes, you know, till Sunday or whatever, it could be around 38.7. Let's just take and this will move wherever it breaks. If it breaks, and if you put that measured move there, it'll give you your target. So right now it's looking like it could get up to, if it breaks up, 51.8, somewhere in that range. But again, we'll have some resistance here on the 200 EMA, which is right here. If we do get some resistance there, I'll be around 47,000. We do have an Elliott wave count we want to look at too, so make sure you stick around for that. We'll also take a quick look at Litecoin and Ethereum at the end of the video. But anyways, so if we do break down from here, depending on, again, if, when, and where we break this bottom trend line, we could be looking at around $20,000 range, 19 to 20,000. We also have this target at 22.8. Somewhere in that area, and that's basically using the Fibonacci extensions. I won't do it. I'll try to keep this video short, but that's what I'm looking at. These are my targets here. Either way, either one of these breaks, and usually be careful too, because a lot of times we'll get a quick run up, fake breakout, and then it'll come down, or the opposite, a quick breakdown, run up, and then just shoot straight back up. But these are my targets as of right now. We do have a much lower target down here, and that doesn't mean we go straight down, guys. I'm not screaming we go straight down. Another thing I want to get straight, everybody thinks because you're a bear watching the charts that you are a Bitcoin hater. I'm not a Bitcoin hater. I'm a Bitcoin believer. I do believe in the future it's going to do great. I just believe there's a possibility that we do come down to these lower levels. If we take a measured move of this as a bear flag and come down, that gets us around the 9,500. And I've showed you in the bigger charts, there's also a high volume node down there. There's a lot of stuff that is pointing to that area. Again, I'm not saying it has to go down there, but it is a possibility. And the reason I do show the downside, because there's a lot of money to be made on the downside too. Check out Prime XBT. You could trade gold, Forex, oil, silver, S&P, Dow Jones, Bitcoin, all on one exchange. Definitely check them out. I'll leave a tutorial up top on how to use their margin and how to follow the copy traders. Also, you can use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. And let's take a look at the Wyckoff, and that is right here. So in the Wyckoff method, as you guys know, if you've been watching the channel, we called this back in March that this would most likely happen, which it did. As of right now, it could be in there's two ways to look at this. We could be in accumulation where it goes up from here and we go to a new all-time high, or we could be in distribution and come down, which this is what I believe is going on. But again, it doesn't matter what I think. We will keep up following these charts, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tick that notification bell also. That will make sure it notifies you when I post new videos. I'm going to be doing some videos on altcoins too here real soon. So if you guys have any favorite altcoins you want to look at, they could be low cap, whatever. We'll look at the charts. Leave that in the comments down below. And when I start doing those videos, I will start covering other coins like that for you guys. Let's take a look at. So now this is the Elliott wave theory. I had this up just as long as I've had the Wyckoff method up. 1, 2, 3. We hit our 3 target down here. 4 is at 41.7. This count will be invalidated if we go above 47.1 before we go lower. So a break above 47.1 before we break this 30,000, that invalidates the Elliott wave count. And that would probably mean we were in accumulation. But I've talked about this. Wave 2 and wave 4 will usually take about the same amount of time. So we may have another week or so in here before we get that big move, before we break that triangle. But as you can see, 4th wave down on here. This is using the Fibonacci retracements, and I'll show you how I got that real quick. If you go from the top of wave 2 to the bottom of wave 3 and then back up to 4, that gets you right in this golden pocket. And that's where I put it. It could go lower, it could bounce just before, but this is the medium range. The 23.4 area is where I would expect wave 5. And then if this plays out again, if it's distribution, you know, it could just continue down. But if this Elliott wave plays out, we could get a B, which would be another 3 wave up, like you can see the yellow line, getting us up to B to retest this trend line off of these wicks here. And this bottom, I expect to be sometime in June if this happens. And I've talked about that in my previous videos a long time ago, the 450-day cycle on the bottoms of Bitcoin. But I do believe if we do get a healthy bounce here, we could come up to a dead cat bounce to retest the bottom of this trend line. That would be around the 50 to 55,000, somewhere in that range. Again, I will keep you updated on this stuff. And then C wave would bring us down to possibly that $95,000 or $9,500 range. Again, none of this is guaranteed, guys. This is all just what the charts are showing me, and this can be invalidated. Like I said, if we hit 47.1 before going down, that invalidates wave 4, because wave 4 cannot go past wave 1. So this is what I'm looking at, and I do believe if this plays out, a lot of people will be getting super bullish again and buying in while big money sells into them and pushes them back down. So just be cautious, be careful. Just remember, going down, when the price goes down, is not always a bad thing. If you're trading it, you can still make a lot of money with it going down. So definitely check out the links below. I also have a Bybit link down there. They're giving a $2,600 bonus by using my link. But I have a few links down there. Check them out. Let's look at, so this is just the bigger picture. I drew the Fibonacci retracements on here. As of right now, we're bouncing around between the 0.5 fib and 0.382. 0.5 is about 34.3. 0.382 is around 41.6. So kind of just bouncing around in here. Once we break either one of these, we'll know which way we're headed. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Litecoin, we've been talking about this. Litecoin also broke its 200 EMA. We got the sell signal here when the EMAs crossed. You can check out my EMA strategy. I'll leave a tutorial up top. But as you can see, Litecoin, my target's been about 78, still around there. Could go much lower, but that's what I'm looking for first. Ethereum, we may get some support right around this area, the 2200, 2250 range, but I do think that's going to break. And I think eventually we're going to also break this 200 EMA. Looking for around $1,100 Ethereum, somewhere in that range. So if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely check out my wife's webpage, inkyyourimage.com. That link is also below. Great way to support the channel. A lot of cool gift ideas. She has other stuff on here. She can print on glass or aluminum signs, whatnot. Check it out. I appreciate all you guys that have been ordering. If you have a favorite project or just a family picture or saying or anything you want on any of this stuff, hit her up in the contacts. She can do it. It's quality stuff. It's you can't feel it. It's burnt in. Great quality stuff. Definitely check it out. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash that like. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what altcoins you would like to see charted. And thanks again for watching. Don't forget, you can click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed, and tick that notification bell to get you notified when I post videos. Happy trading. Be safe. I'm out.